Holistic Health, final presentation by Robin Hendry. Holism has been around since the early Greeks. It was thought that we are connected to everything in the universe, not just the sum of one part. It is a healthy way of life to be in harmony with nature. The philosophy behind this is that all parts of a system cannot be explained by only one part. Everything is interconnected. It is an approach to life instead of focusing on an illness or a specific part of the body. Holism looks towards the entire environment. Vitalism has been coined life force that is innate in everyone. The Indians called it prana, which means breath. We have it, this vitality. Animal magnetism, other people call it. Chinese call it qi, which is energy or life force. It is said it can be turned up or down depending on your inner self, food, moods, or even the way you look at life and how you live it. Some also consider this your soul. Within holism, the patient would be treated as a whole. All parts of the mind, spirit, and body would be considered. In traditional medicine, an individual may have a complaint in a certain area, and the area would be considered only to any other part of the body. It is a way of taking a broader view of a person's health. Within reductionism and conventional medicine, reductionism would break down the body into systems on a molecular level. We see this in conventional medicine as in different specialties. For instance, allergists, they would treat the immune system disorder, such as asthma, eczema, food allergies, insect stings, or other allergies, and some autoimmune diseases. Another example would be an endocrinologist that would treat stress, infections, and changes in your blood fluids and electrolyte balance that can also influence hormonal levels. One of the most common things that would be examined and treated would be diabetes. High blood pressure is a serious condition. It affects nearly 1 billion people. It is referred to as a silent killer because it has no obvious symptoms. Uncontrolled hypertension can lead to heart attacks and strokes. Successful management of this is often achieved through lifestyle changes and medications. In the case of hypertension, as in myself, the reductionism or conventional medical staff would take blood work to see if there's anything unusual there, and they have prescribed one of the many high blood pressure medicines. Taking a holistic approach on the issue, they would first take a history and look at all the issues surrounding the problems. For instance, what is the stress level? Is there anything that can be done to reduce everyday stress? Am I able to get out in nature and walk or do favorite sports or activities? Do I get enough time with friends and family at social get-togethers? Am I able to attend church? Do I meditate, practice mindfulness, yoga, or other peaceful practices? Do I even have time for deep breathing practices? These are just a few ways to the holism approach. Time needs to be dedicated to healthy eating, and more fruits and vegetables, whole grains, are a positive recourse towards any health concerns. Limiting the amount of processed meats, refined and processed grains, carbohydrates, sugary drinks, fats, and oils in the diet. Water intake should be an amount of at least 64 ounces a day, although depending on what resource you read, this amount fluctuates. When you do not drink an adequate amount of water, the body will compensate by retaining sodium. This can be a factor of raising blood pressure. If exercise is not adequate, it can cause high blood pressure. The two are closely related. Getting regular exercise will make your heart stronger, and a stronger heart can pump more blood with less effort. The force on the arteries decreases, therefore lowering the blood pressure. Socializing with friends or family or by joining in, connecting with others can relieve stress. It can contribute to high blood pressure if you don't do these things. Some relaxing techniques can help in long-term success in reducing high blood pressure. Visualization is another effective relaxation technique to lower blood pressure. You can visualize anything that will bring calmness to oneself. The practice of meditation and mindfulness is an excellent way to reduce stress causing high blood pressure. Studies have shown that it produces relaxation and can lower blood pressure in general throughout the day, not just at the time of the practice. There is no set time for this. It can be done for a minute or longer. Lowering blood pressure and improving the overall health is an important goal, but the relaxation techniques learned along the way will do more than that. They will bring a long-lasting, overall better quality of life. Being in nature or even viewing scenes of nature reduces anger, fear, and stress and increases pleasant feelings. Exposure to nature not only makes you feel better emotionally, it contributes to your physical well-being, reducing blood pressure, heart rate, muscle tension, and the production of stress hormones. Without realizing it, we all can make a change for the better. If we just get out in nature and walk, our bodies are made to enjoy these things if we let it. Add even a few minutes to your day where you can make a tremendous difference to your life. Don't worry about finding the time, just do it. Consider every aspect of life when thinking of healing and happiness.